Rachel here. I am coming to you live from Schuylerville, New York, which is upstate New York. I am at the wonderful Revive, which is a spiritual center. It is one of the places that I do sessions here, and they were so gracious to allow me to come down. And I'm going to kind of walk you around the store and talk about some things. Now, I apologize if this gets a little shaky because this is my first time going live from a place, but we're going to make do, and this is going to be fantastic. So what I love about this store is they have so many different products, and they local source. So a lot of like locally owned places come here. Like there's Petal and Hive, they're local to Boston Spa. There's two owners here, Patty and Danielle. And what I love about Patty and Danielle is that they make a lot of products, like I said. So I know Danielle makes a lot of these, and I'm gonna try to move this a little bit closer, and I apologize if this gets too shaky for everyone. So these are some of the essential oils and some of the products that she makes, and they're really super cool. Now, I do love essential oils. Being a registered nurse, though, I also believe, in the medical side, but I also believe in kind of a holistic healing side. And one of those ways to do holistic healing or to just elevate your mood, connect more with the angels or with your guides is through essential oils. And she's got this beautiful product line, which is so super cool, and I love it. And they're all natural products. Like here's Renew and Refresh. Renew and Refresh is super cool. She's got this really kind of thing up here. Like if I were to spray, I don't want to like mess up her products, but let's see. I'm the only one here, so sorry, Danielle. Ooh, I love that. That smells good. That's Renew and Refresh. She has a Reconnect, Sweet Dreams. How many people do you know right now have trouble sleeping, maybe have nightmares, something like that? For kids, one of the ways that you can help your kids to sleep is by applying lavender to the soles of their feet. I would recommend using a carrier oil because sometimes that can be burning. So once again, if you use lavender or something, make sure you check before you apply it just straight onto the skin. You may have to use a topical or some type of a carrier oil. She's got Sweet Dreams, which for that, I always spray it on my pillow or, like I said, like body or something like that. I probably spray it on my pillow. I think, and then the other thing that she's got smudge spray. So cleansing your environment, cleansing the area in which that you are is always something that you're going to be super important to do. Now, what is awesome is they've also made these protect and cleanse kits. I'm going to bring one down. And as you can see, it's a whole set of all that you need right here. Awesome. I love it. She also has products that are kind of like, these are just the regular aroma oil. So like cedar wood, black pepper, eucalyptus. I love eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is like my favorite smell in the whole entire world. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. I one day hope to like go to a eucalyptus farm and be like, oh, I'd be in heaven. It'd be amazing. And she also has like down here, I want to say that these are maybe for better belly. Ooh, that's right, for stomach ache. I like that idea, better belly. Maybe instead of taking Pepto or something like that, you use this better belly. It will help settle on your stomach. Do you know that another good oil for kind of helping your stomach would be peppermint? It's also good for headaches. These are not FDA approved statements, so please don't come into the about it. Another thing, I'm going to move this down just a little bit. I hope everybody's coming along with me for the ride. I appreciate you joining me on this. I appreciate it. I love all of these smudge sticks. She's got, like, look at this. These are like, oh, and they're bound so nicely. They're so easy to light and everything like that. And I know you're like, smudge stick? What the heck? Smudge sticks are really good for, like I said, cleansing the environment, for clearing out any negative energy, making you feel kind of centered and connected and grounded to the earth. And one of the ways you do is by lighting a smudge stick. And like I said, they've got tons. Now, for me, my favorite thing is Palo Santo. I love the way it smells. I love the way it lights. I love everything about Palo Santo. And so when I cleanse my environment, or if I'm going into here, I'm going to go to all four corners and I'm going to like light it, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to say, okay, anything that's no longer serving me, I clear, delete it, transmute it across all time, space, dimension, reality. And then I kind of let that energy dissipate. Do you know a quick, easy way to cleanse your environment is just to sweep the floors? If you sweep the floors and you sweep it out towards the entrance or the exit of your building, that's helping to facilitate that energy and kind of moving it along. So what I like to do is I would like to, open my windows. I'm going to use the Palo Santo. I'm going to use a smudge stick, and I'm going to cleanse that bad boy. Another thing that I use is crystals. I'm always using crystals. Crystals are definitely my favorite. Now, what I love about Revive, and guys, just wait until I turn this camera a little bit here. They have tons of crystals. This whole entire thing is crystals. All right. It's awesome. It's so cool. Now, you're like, well, they've got 5 million crystals. Which crystal am I going to pick? Well, let's see. I might take, let's take it back a step here. I'm so excited I'm here. One of the ways that you can go into a crystal shop and you're like, okay, what crystal is for my best and highest good? Maybe you have an idea in mind that I want to bring in more abundance. I want to be stress-free. I want to be more protected. I want to be grounded. Maybe you have like a set intention in mind for which you want to set when you're going out and you're picking these crystals. Now, you can very easily go to one of the owners and say, hey, I am looking for a crystal that helps with cleansing. And I'm going to pick, they're going to say, all right, why don't you get this? Get a black tourmaline, get a smoky quartz, whatever. But maybe the owner isn't available. A quick, easy way that you can check is by using a pendulum. Now, they have some pendulums over here. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer. Let's see here. Once again, thank you so much for joining me on this. I know it's we're kind of out and about. They've got some really cool pendulums up here. I love using a pendulum. I carry a pendulum with me every place I go. No matter what, I always have a pendulum. Yes, do I check in with my body for a yes and a no? Absolutely. But sometimes you might want a practical tool. So this is a pendulum. It looks like it's clear quartz. All right, it's clear. It's pretty cool. Now, to program a pendulum, super easy. You're going to ask for a yes. All right, so you can see this is swinging back and forth. These are always my indication for yeses. It's kind of cool. I've noticed lately with all the pendulums that I use, they all do the same yeses. Before they were different. All right, now please show me a no. Okay, you see now it's spinning clockwise. All right, it's spinning clockwise. So I always like to do a yes or a no. And just because, like for me, maybes, if I'm asking a maybe, then I'm not quite certain on exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm always, yes, please show me a yes. Please show me a no. Now, one of the things that I do when I go to a crystal shop, I'll be like, do you want to go home with me? So see, this pendulum wants to go home with me. I might have to buy this later. So one way that you can pick out crystals, now you can go by colors, you can go by shapes. Like let's say you're looking for something that's maybe grounding, all right, or maybe for your root chakra. So I'm going to look for a red crystal. Red crystals are good for like grounding. It kind of corresponds with, or maybe black or dark brown, corresponding with your chakra color. All right, so that's one way you can pick out crystals. And like I said, another way you can pick out crystals is by using your pendulum. So let's see if any crystals want to come home with me. All right, this is emerald. Ooh, look at this emerald. It is all this dark greens and blacks, and oh, that's beautiful. And what I love about this is they have amazing cards. So some crystal shops you might go to, they don't have a listing of what a crystal might mean. What I love about Revive is they list out everything, and they have these really cool cards basically saying, all right, this is emerald, and emerald is believed to enhance memory and mental clarity. It can help open you up to psychic abilities and enhance your ability to notice and manage synchronicities. Oh, I love this. I love this. I might have to take home an emerald. So, like I said, one of the ways you want to use a pendulum. So you want to maybe pick up one, see how it's going, and then just be like, do you want to go home with me? Oh, this bad boy doesn't want to go home with me, guys. I'm a little upset. That's one way you could do it. Now, this is celestite. Celestite is really good for connecting with the angels. Like I said, I work a lot with the angels. So this is nice, beautiful, blue colored. I love it. It looks like a little egg. It's really cool. Celestite's amazing for working with angels. Now, does size matter? Yes and no. All right. If you're first starting to use a crystal and you're first starting to kind of, find your way with crystals, start out small. You don't have to get like the $17,000 crystal, because really energy follows intention. So if I'm going to pick up this little crystal, this is celestite, I'm going to hold it in my hand and I'm going to set the intention that I'm going to connect with the angelic realm. And then I can feel that connection coming in. Just that's how you work with crystals. You just pick it up, you hold it. You can set either a crystal grid. You can you can amplify them by setting up a crystal grid. You can, there's just so many different ways you can use crystals. I've seen where people, there's some crystal water jugs, and they might have some here. We'll have to check it out, where you can kind of infuse your water with crystal. And then you're kind of like drinking that crystalline energy. You're not like drinking the crystals because it's infusing into the water. But like I said, size doesn't necessarily matter. You can get a very powerful crystal that's super small, that's going to do the job as just as a big one. So like for me, if I'm working with this one, this little small circle one, or this one, which is kind of big and hunky, I might not want to hold this while I'm doing a meditation. It might sit next to me, but this one, it's manageable. I can hold this. So like I said, does this want to go home with me? I'm going to get my yeses. I'm going to get my nos. Ooh, this one wants to come home with me. I might have to get that one later. So once again, that's celestite. It's light blue. It's beautiful. I'm going to put this pendulum back. So another way that you can go into a shop and kind of pick out crystals is really just trust your intuitive guidance. Like feel into it and kind of look at it. What catches your eye? Like, let's see here, guys. Let's see what else catches our eye. All right, we're going to come down here a little bit. I'm like, there's so many good crystals here. It's too interesting. All right, I like over here. So they've got some really cool crystals over here. All right, there we go. All right, perfect. So we have unakite. I really like working with unakite. All right, it's this like green and reddish color. We can read, like I said, they have these really cool cards where you can read off of it. So unakite is also, it means growing together. From this, we get the meaning of what comes together belongs together. So I really work with this, especially with the Akashic records. Working with unakite is a really good crystal to use. And I also just like the color of it. Now, here's some ones that I am not too familiar. Oh, shungite. How many times have you guys heard me talk about shungite? Shungite is the stone of life, and it's cool. Like, look at this. They've got this really cool crystal. They have this like pyramid one. They have a star. Shungite is really good for EMF protection. It's also really good for transmuting kind of like psychic energy that's coming to you that's negative. Shungite is amazing for that. So once again, like shungite, good for EMF protection, and it's also good for grounding. So for me, like when I do these shows and I'm at home, I actually have like all of these shungite cubes that I surround my my desk with, and I love it. And it's really good for not having, inner issues with kind of, because sometimes there's so much energy that comes in when we're like doing these kind of calls and we're talking to people. You want to make sure it's shielded, and you also want to make sure you stay connected. Shungite is perfect for that. I love it. And they've got some really cool ones over here. Like, oh my gosh, this is like super big. Look at this sphere. So my favorite types of crystals are spheres, and I love towers. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them. But this one's super big. And it's funny. When you hold a crystal, see how it feels. How do you feel inside while you're holding this crystal? And for me, like, I can feel it pulling myself in. I can feel myself getting grounded. And I'm very much like, like, it's very interesting. Like, feel how your body feels. And I'm sorry, I'm saying feel 500 times, but see how you feel as you're holding it. And how does it make you feel? Like, oh, this is very nice. And it's like, just feels great. And it makes me feel, like I said, grounded. It makes me feel centered. This is actually a really good one. If you come to Revive, make sure you pick this one up. It's amazing. I love it. Let's see what else they have here. I know they've got some other cool stuff here besides crystals. Let's see here. I love their crystal jewelry line. Now, for us gals and men also, you may like some amazing crystal jewelry. They've got these awesome like crystal pendants. Uh-oh. I gotta make sure I clean up this area. But see, like, look at this. That's so gorgeous. And I'm so sorry, I don't even know what this stone is because I knocked it over. I will make sure to pick that up before I leave. So they have like red tiger's eye. Celestite again. I really feel like today's the day that we all start working with celestite. They have these cool bracelets, obsidian. I love wearing bracelets. So for me, whenever I'm like going to do sessions or something like that, I make sure that I use like, I'll use bracelets and I also use necklaces. Necklaces can get heavy. So I like using like thin crystal bracelets because I'm getting the healing from that bracelet. And it's like, it's light and it's like hearted. So it's almost like a way to tell spirit and tell the angels that you're ready to work with them is if you kind of wear something that's like, okay, guys, I'm good. Do you know what I mean? So you can wear something like a crystal bracelet. And then when you take it off, that's also the indication to say, okay, spirit, I'm done for the day. Please, no more visitors. We're good to go. And then, you know, so it's definitely something that like, think about it as you start practicing. Because a lot of us are, you know, we're going through a spiritual awakening. We're getting more intuitive. We're more connected to, you know, all of these other realms. And one of the ways that you can get connected to these realms is by giving them a symbol or a sign. You can say like, God, angel, universe, give me a sign. Show me how to be more connected. And let's say, and this is going to be my symbol, guys. I'm going to wear this bracelet. So when I wear this bracelet, this means that I'm open for traffic. I'm open for visitors and come in and see me. But when you take it off, I'm good. And make sure you have up those boundaries because we need to have boundaries, not just with spirit, but we need to have them with people, but we need to also have them with spirit, if you know what I mean. So let's see what else they have. They've got some really cool oracle decks and tarot card decks. I do like reading cards. I do read cards once a week in my group, and I love them. Look at that. So there are some decks here that I haven't even heard of, and I am so excited to check out. So look at this, Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle deck by Sophie Bashford. She's got a really good book about goddesses that just came out, so she's a really good writer. She's amazing. I've never seen this deck. This looks pretty cool. I wish some of these were open so I could check them out. So they have like just regular tarot decks. The Akashic Tarot is really good. If you're somebody who's looking to get into the Akashic Records, the Akashic Tarot is amazing. These energy oracle cards are also amazing. So energy oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. These are actually a really good deck of cards. All about energy. If you know anything about me, I am all about energy healing. I'm all about, you know, connecting with the energy. Energy follows intention, and oh, love it. Anything energy. I am good to go. Let's see here. We have Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. When I became certified in how to read oracle cards, Radley Valentine was actually one of my teachers. So this would definitely be a deck that I would want to check out. Symbolism. I love it. And he's all about working with the angels. So you want to work with the angels. Radley Valentine is one of your people to go to. Same with Kyle Gray. They're both really good, like angel people. Yeah, I'm going to check this one out. Angel Wisdom Tarot. Like it. Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. She's got quite a few oracle decks. Super, super cool. She's got like ones with galactic beings. She's got a rose one. This is a really good one. Her art is it's cool. It's like new age. It's like up to date. It's modern. I like it. I like the pastels of it. Really cool. She's got oh my goodness, Light is the New Black. I think that's the name of her book. She's got a really good book, especially for people who are new to being a light worker or anything like that. Like she's super good about that. Let's see what else we have. Oh, see the Rose Oracle is right here. So she's got that Rose Oracle, and I love the way that her box is open. I know it's silly, but packaging means a lot, right? It's like this really cool, like triangle type of thing. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. Let's see what else we got here. I am just messing up their beautiful displays. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we got going on here. Now, they have some amazing, see all these like beautiful figurines. We've got Buddhas. We've got goddesses. So when you're setting up your altar or anything like that, like these are amazing things to have. Love them all. Now, Patty, one of the owners, she makes these really cool, she makes candles. She makes a ton of stuff. All right. But these are specifically for connecting with angels. So you want to connect more with angels. She makes these amazing kits. This one's for Archangel Michael, and he's a protector and the leader. And not only is it a crystal, not only is it a candle, she puts a crystal along with it, which is super cool. So as you light the candle, you're holding the crystal, you're calling Archangel Michael to you, you're definitely going to be working with him some more. It's super cool. And it smells really good too. Love it. But she's got it for all of them. Like here's one for Ariel, Gabriel. If you ever want to work on how people are listening to you, call on Archangel Gabriel. He will come to you. He will help you to talk to people, help you to kind of get your message across so that people can hear you a way in which they need to hear you. Love it. I'm like sitting here smelling. For those that are listening on the radio, I apologize. I'm sitting here like, it smells so good. I love it. They also have like homemade soaps. And like I said, everything in here, natural, like it's just beautiful. Like everything about it is just an amazing store. And if you guys were to ever like Schuylerville, it's a small town. Like this is a beautiful brick building. Like it's just a cool location, which I love about it. Now, check out these cool wind chimes. Sound is one way. If you want to ever like do a quick healing or do a quick type of cleansing of your crystals, sound. Sound is the fastest way to cleanse your crystals is by sound. Sound is also really good about increasing up your vibration. So if you're kind of feeling down in the dumps and you're like, I don't know what I could do, listen to a song. Get out one of these. Go sit outside with the wind chimes. I'm telling you, sound is super, super powerful. I could sit here all day. And these are gorgeous wind chimes. I don't know where they get them from, but they are amazing. Let's see what else we have here. They've got like, this is what I was eyeballing when I came in here. Let's see here. So Petal and Hive, it's a local company around here. She makes her own products. She's got like this is cuticle cream, body lotion, all that stuff. But check this out. This is like a beautiful flower of life chime. Woo! I don't know if you can really see it, but I want one. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. We need 17 of them. One for each room of the house. It's just gorgeous. I don't know if this is handmade, but it's beautiful. And remember how I said that Patty, the owner, she makes candles. She even has candles for months of the year. And I'm assuming that these are for like your astrology sign. So I'm gonna have to get one for August, which is when I'm born. So Peridot, yep, that's one of my birthstones. The flower, the bird, like how cool is that? And they have little like birthstone zodiac gift boxes. And then there's also like one, like here's, let's see here, Leo. I love this. So Leo, she has a candle, soap, and there's also, looks like a little charm in here also. How cool is that? Carnelian. Carnelian's all really good about creativity. I love that. Like I said, they've really like they've really gotten a lot of like homemade but local products. Well, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me here today at Revive. I really appreciate you walking around on this journey and really just like open up your eyes if you want to and go into a crystal shop, go into a spiritual shop, see what kind of, you feel drawn to. Talk to the owners. I mean, these owners love what they do. They love their products. They love their stores. And they're just amazing people. And just like, this is a small town, small area shop, and they are wonderful. So I hope you guys all have a great day. I will see you guys all next week and have a good night.